The Saints might have been bailed out in the weirdest way possible. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, man. School is pounding me. Pause. We are back with the video today. We're going to go into a couple of hypotheticals, but today's story, the Saints have a major quarterback question all of a sudden. Derek Carr, who is the main starter, is now dealing with a shoulder injury that threatened his availability for this season. He's weighing his options, including the possibility of surgery. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm not a quarterback, I'm not an NFL level athlete, but I do have a shoulder injury. I do have a torn labrum right here, and I never got surgery on it. And all I'm gonna say is, bro, when I tried throwing probably like 20 yards, listen, I'm not a quarterback, right? When I tried throwing with a little bit of effort, bro, my shit pops out. I tried looking up the details. I don't really know his injury 100%. I guess there's just not really a lot of details out right now. I'm guessing if surgery is an option and it's only a possibility, I'm guessing it's not that severe. So with that being said, if Derek Carr is out this season, there are hypotheticals saying that Aaron Rodgers can go to the Saints and take his spot. I feel like that would be the worst possible scenario for them. Aaron Rodgers, it is April 11th and Aaron Rodgers has still not made a move. He still hasn't made a decision. He still hasn't committed to any team. He is just still wandering around on the beach with no shirt probably. I don't know what he's doing, bro. I saw April's first posting that he announced his retirement, and I'm not gonna lie, I believed it. And then it was like some like Centel Daily Now account that just tricked me. I really thought I believed it though. I turned on my camera, I was about to make a video on it, and then I'm like, oh, it's April 1st, you jackass. Anyways, Derek Carr injury raises possibility of Saints taking Aaron Rodgers. Now, this is from PFF. PFF is not the most reliable all the time, but it is still a pretty trustworthy source. Now, I don't know what these ads are. I've never looked at these shoes in my life. Wolf and Shepherd, I've never heard that brand in my life, bro. Now, with this little article, obviously there's not too much they can write about it. It's literally just hypothetical, and these dudes yapping for 14 minutes. Also worth noting, this is kind of random off topic, Shedeur did visit with the Steelers, so there's possibility that Shedeur goes to the Steelers. But I personally think, I saw this mock draft, I personally don't think Aaron Rodgers will be there. Browns fans talked about they don't like Aaron Rodgers, and then they end up signing a deal with Joe Flacco, and all of a sudden now Joe Flacco's good to Browns fans. Browns are delusional, bro. They're eternally cooked, man. But back on topic, what I do think will happen, what I want to happen, not only for me as a Giants fan, but I think it'll be better for every team involved. I think it'll be better for the Saints. I think it'll be better for just everybody involved. I saw this mock draft, CBS Sports. You guys can see right here, CBS Sports. I saw this mock draft where basically the Giants trade down and the Saints trade up. So this would have Cam Ward going first overall. It's looking like everything we've been seeing recently. It's looking like the gap between Cam Ward or Shedeur, first overall pick, it seems like it's kind of widened a bit. And it seems like Cam Ward is now the consensus #1 pick overall. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, it's tough when you take a first overall pick at quarterback. Look at Caleb Williams. Obviously, Caleb Williams is not the issue. The Bears just have their own problems. But it is always hard taking a quarterback at first overall. You really just never know how things will pan out. And then this mock draft has Travis Hunter at #2 to the Browns. Me personally, I think the Browns will probably take Shedeur, but we'll see though. And this is a trade from the Giants pick to #3, Abdul Carter, Penn State to the Panthers. I don't think, listen, I'll make a separate video on this. I have done a little bit of research on Abdul Carter recently. And as a Giants fan, I am officially out on Abdul Carter as a Giant. I will explain more when I make another video. And like I said, I could be wrong. All these pre-draft assessments go out the window really quick when it's mid-season and you see what these players are really doing. Especially when they make an impact faster than you would expect them to. It's like, all right, maybe I was wrong. People were doubting Bo Nix. People doubted everybody, bro. You just really never know. Look at Tom Brady. Look at Brock Purdy. These guys come out of nowhere. They're not really hyped coming out of college, and they end up being good. They end up being good and doing their jobs very well. If I am ever negative on a player, I'm not trying to bring that player down or just like talk shit about the player. I really try to make decisions based off analytics and how they play. Sometimes you're just wrong though. Sometimes you're just wrong. You just make the wrong predictions. These type of things are very, very hard to predict, and anybody will tell you that. Because if you look at the experts, they're wrong half the time too, bro. You look at the experts and they're wrong half the time too. You look at Mel Kiper's mock drafts, are always terrible, bro. Anyways, let's get back into this mock draft. Defensive lineman at 4 to the Patriots. This would be a good pick for them. And then at number 5 would be Shedeur to the Saints. So the whole, I know it kind of took a second to get here, but the whole point of this video is Shedeur Sanders could go to the Saints, and I honestly think he'd be a good fit over there. He could be a good fit over there. This also has a Raiders taking Genty. I'm not gonna lie, if Raiders took Shedeur, if he dropped this low, listen, you can't be mad at that. But Shedeur to the Saints, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Obviously, he'd be an upgrade from Derek Carr, who, by the way, I think this tweet is absolutely hilarious because it says the Saints all of a sudden have a hole in their quarterback position. Bro, they've had a hole in their quarterback position. They've had Derek Carr. He's been terrible. They started off hot last year. What were they, like 5-0, 5-1 or something? And then they just fell off hard as hell. Like, I don't know what's wrong with them, bro. It's even funnier if you look at their depth chart. For some reason, it looks like the whole fucking team is injured, but that's besides the point. So let's just get one thing out the way. Whether you take Shedeur, whether they wait day 2 and take Jackson Dart, whoever they take, I definitely think they need a quarterback. You have a decent team. Actually, more than decent. This is a solid playmaking team. You have Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave, Brandon Cooks, Rashid Shaheed. Spencer Rattler, I do like, but I don't think he is the answer, at least not yet. Maybe he'll be a good quarterback. Maybe he could become something good in a couple years. But in terms of right now, listen, man. I think you take Shedeur. If you don't take Shedeur, maybe take a tackle or something. Like this mock draft has the Giants taking Will Campbell, offensive tackle, at 8th overall pick. And the only reason I'd be wary of this pick is because I don't want to be an Eric Flowers situation all over again. Giants took him in 2015 NFL draft at the 9th overall pick. He was expected to be a franchise level fucking left tackle to protect Eli Manning. Instead, he was just terrible. He struggled in pass protection. He was always allowing people to get past him, allowing sacks. He moved all around the line. Like, bro, he was just lazy. He showed no effort. He just bamboozled the whole franchise, bro. He just bamboozled the whole franchise. I can't imagine another Eric Flowers situation. He is ranked 4th as the overall prospect ranking. Position ranking, he is 1st. This description I feel like summarizes it pretty well. It wouldn't really calm the masses in Jersey. People would still be mad it's not a quarterback or Travis Hunter or Ashton Genty maybe. But this is right. You really can't go wrong with addressing the trenches, addressing the big guys up front. You really can never go wrong with this. He is coming out of LSU, so that does make me a bit more confident at him. It says he's a day 1 starter at guard or long position at tackle. Listen, man, I would be happy with this, but like I said, if it's another Eric Flowers situation, I would probably jump off of Tilted Towers, bro. Like, I don't know how I would deal with that, but it's okay. We'll make another video about that. We got to make a bunch of videos about the draft, man. There's a lot to talk about in the draft. There's a lot of talent. I really like McMillan. I think he's a good receiver. Cowboys, he would be a good fit for the Cowboys. I really think he would elevate them. They need to get rid of Dak Prescott, though. Dak Prescott is not the answer. They need to get rid of him. They need to get anybody else. And I don't know why Dak is still there, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know why he's still there. This guy's also pretty good. Egbuka, he's also really good. I think, man, nah, bro. If Texans actually end up getting him, a lot of people aren't gonna be on notice. But hey, man, this guy is good. If you don't believe me, open up CFB and throw him the ball. Just trust me. Just trust me, bro. Just trust me. Also, going back to the Aaron Rodgers situation really quickly. Steelers reportedly have a weird vibe amid the Aaron Rodgers free agency rumors. They are still taking their time with their quarterback situation, and they are leaving room for Aaron Rodgers. But like I said, there's just... like, he's just taking too long, man. He's just taking too long. It says they reportedly looked at 5 or 6 different quarterbacks in the pre-draft process, including Mississippi Jackson Dart on a visit last week. And Mike Tomlin said he is comfortable with Mason Rudolph being the season starter. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know if the fans would be comfortable with that. I feel like that'd be probably the worst situation for them. Yeah, they didn't make a move, bro. They could have got Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston. Instead, they both went to the Giants for some unknown reason. I still don't know why we got both of them. That's besides the point. But let me know what you guys think down below. In my opinion, the best bet for the Saints would be to trade up, whether that be with the Giants or just trade up with anybody you can, get into the top 5 pick, and take Shedeur. If I'm the Saints, I'm taking Shedeur. I'm doing whatever it takes to get Shedeur. If I'm the Giants, I'm taking Travis Hunter. I'm doing whatever it takes to get Travis Hunter. If you don't take Travis Hunter, listen, I'm fine with Will Campbell. I do think addressing the line is something that's very important, and we haven't done at all in the last decade. Somehow we just haven't. It's been a priority, but somehow we just haven't got anybody. Let me know what you guys think down below. Will Aaron Rodgers end up going to the Saints? Will the Saints end up drafting a quarterback? What are the Steelers gonna do at quarterback situation? Let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, man, be sure to drop a like. If you guys want NFL content, go ahead and hit subscribe. Other than that, my name's Noah, and I'm out. Peace.